What up, it's Timmy's here. Since I'm doing my reviews for Guy Ritchie films, because of Von Gemini Warfare, here's my review for the second film he put out, and that was his Lock, Stock follow-up, Snatch. Now, uh, this is not really much of a sequel to Snatch or anything like that, but you can definitely tell this definitely really feels like if it's set in the same world. For a long time, I used to always thought this was a sequel, but it's really its own thing. Now, if you guys don't know much about the story in this. It's set in the London criminal underworld. The film contains two intertwined plots, one dealing with the search for a stolen diamond, the other with a small-time boxing promoter played by Jason Statham, who finds himself under a thumb of a ruthless gangster played by Alan Ford, who is ready and willing to have his subordinates carry out severe and sadistic acts of violence. The film features pretty much assortment characters, including Irish Traveler, One Punch, Mikey O'Neill, who's played by Brad Pitt. Uh, you also got Russian woman dealer, uh, weapons dealer, Boris the Blade Yarnaras, a professional thief and gambling addict, Frankie Four Fingers, played by Benicio del Toro. You also got Dennis uh, Fariana, who of course plays cousin Ava. Lenny James is also in this. Vinnie Jones. I mean, talk about really cool cast. Like, say what you want about Guy Ritchie movies, he knows how to put a great cast with his films, and here he really shows it. Dennis Farina is really terrific in this. Like, he really plays his part well. Brad Pitt, of course, he was pretty hot at the time as well, so he was really great in this. And yeah, I used to always thought this was a follow up to Lock, Stock, but it's not really a sequel. I always thought this was more like a trilogy and stuff like that. I guess you could call it a trilogy. Like similar to let's say Edgar Wright's Cornetto trilogy, where they're trilogies but not like connected with one another. Definitely, this really feels like his own Cornetto trilogy here. But still, it's a really decent one with some really cool action moments, some really cool dark humor. This movie came out all the way back in like it's actually came out in the U.S. In 2001, but UK did in the early 2000. Uh, but still, it's a really decent film worth checking out. With great performances by Brad Pitt, by Jason Statham, Jason Fleming's great in this. The cast also had great chemistry with one another. The writing's great. It's also again, this is also produced by Matthew Vine, who I believe his directorial debut was at Layer Cake with Daniel Craig. So this was obviously before he became a big time director there. But yeah, this definitely is really one that really showcase how great Guy Ritchie could be, and yeah, this and Lock Stock is probably two of his best works of all time there. So yeah, yeah, if you got like I to be honest, this may sound weird, but I always used to call Guy Ritchie like the British Martin Scorsese. I don't know why. Like sometimes his movies definitely has a little bit of like a British Scorsese feel to it. This and Lock Stock both definitely you can definitely tell we're inspired by Scorsese or even Coppola and all. But yeah, if you guys haven't really seen Snatch, I'll say give it a go. You might enjoy it or you might not enjoy it. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen Guy Ritchie Snatch? If so, what's up? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Word ranking your favorite Guy Ritchie films? What's some of your favorite parts? Some of your favorite moments? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon.